What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mike from Balls of Fury, and I have some exciting news for you today. We have finally gotten the first ball python clutch of 2024. We're gonna go pull them from Mama right now. Let's go see how many eggs she gave us. Woohoo! Check that out, you guys. That is a massive clutch. Let's get Mama off of these eggs and see how many this girl laid. I am so excited. Our Mystic Potion female just dropped a clutch of eggs. We're going to see how many eggs she laid and see if they're fertile. Now, the reason I take the eggs away from the snake is because if I leave the mom on the eggs, she will actually go another 2 months without feeding. She's already been off of food for about 4 months now, so I want to get her back onto food so that she could potentially produce again next year and so that she's nice and healthy. Now, we're going to go ahead and unwrap her. You can come a little bit closer to the snake and get the picture on the snake for me. And we're going to see she dropped a big clutch. And we're just going to unwrap Mom like this. And there the eggs are right there. Now we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eggs. And it looks like they're all fertile. We'll check back later and see if they're fertile. I'm gonna go ahead and candle these eggs in a bit once it gets dark so we can see if there's veins. We're gonna get Mom all cleaned up and then we're gonna get the eggs in the incubator and I'll show you guys all that stuff in a minute. Look at that monster clutch, you guys. That's 10 beautiful ball python eggs right there. I am so excited. I can't wait to candle these and get them in the incubator. In about 60 days, these babies should be hatching. Now, this girl was bred to a clown ball python. We'll take a look at him in this video. But first, we're going to go ahead and get these eggs all set up in our incubator. We've got our eggs in our egg box. Now, I'm not going to lie. I tried to separate them, but they were a little bit too difficult for me to separate at this point, and I'm just going to leave them like this. The sides of this tub are not wet at all, so I'm not too worried about the eggs touching the sides. If condensation starts to build, then I'm going to try to separate the eggs at a later time and put them into 2 separate egg boxes. But for now, this should do, and I am so excited, you guys. This girl had a massive clutch, and she is a first-time breeder. Let's go give Mom a bath. We're going to go ahead and wash her entire enclosure, give her all new bedding, water, everything, and we'll try to feed her later this week again. But, man, she did an awesome job. So after I pulled the eggs, you guys, I had to take a little bit of a break because my man Keys over at Keys Constrictors had me on his show. And if you guys didn't see it, go over to his channel and check it out. But the reason that we take the eggs away and we need to wash this girl is because if you guys look, this girl still thinks she has eggs in here and she's wrapped up like this. If I don't wash her and disinfect this entire tub, she's going to stay wrapped up like this and not eat food for me. So what we're going to do next is we're going to completely disinfect this tub, clean it all out, put fresh bedding in there, fresh water, and then we're going to give our girl a bath too. And look at how gorgeous this girl Blade is. Now, like I said earlier, she is a Mystic Potion, which is a Mystic Mojave, and it's an allelic combination. So everything in that clutch should be Mystic or Mojaves, and they should be 100% het for clown. We'll show you guys the male, and I'll let you guys in on a little secret about this clutch too. We've got our big, beautiful mama Blade out here. And the reason that I really want to wash her and get her back onto food, guys, is because look at how deflated this snake is after it laid its eggs. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but you can really see how deflated she is if I turn her over on her belly. This girl hasn't eaten in about 4 months while going through this process of being gravid. So we're going to wash her up, get that egg smell off of her so we can get her back to acting like a normal snake. Before we clean Mama up, we're actually going to disinfect her entire enclosure. The solution that we're going to use to clean this enclosure is a diluted solution. The cleaning agent that we use is called chlorhexidine, and it gives this the bluish tint color. And then we dilute it with water. We're gonna put about a capful of the chlorhexidine in there, and the rest is gonna be water. And if you follow me over here, you can check out the tub. We've actually already sprayed down the tub, because with that cleaning solution, you wanna make sure that you spray it down and let it sit for a minute. And it's really important that we get the egg smell off of this and the snake if we want that girl to go back to acting like a normal snake. Let's get right to work, you guys. We've got Mama's enclosure all cleaned up, you guys. We've been letting it dry out. We got the water dish all disinfected. Now it's time to clean Mama. As you can see, she's ready to get a bath. First, let me check the water temperature. We don't want it to be too hot. We want it to be just right so it's comfortable for the snake. Try to get a nice lukewarm temperature going for this girl. And guys, basically the cleaning agent I use for the snake is Blue Dawn soap. This is the only time I'll use soap on the snake. So basically what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna grab Mama, and you can come a little bit closer. And I'm just gonna kind of rinse her off with the water, get her nice and wet, get that egg smell right off of her. And just make sure it's not too hot. Perfect. And we're just gonna rinse her just like that, and I'm gonna get a little bit of the Blue Dawn soap. That's really all you need, guys. And we're just gonna kind of wash Mama with it and let her run through her hands. Now you wanna get her nice and sudded up. You wanna get every area of her body nice and clean. Get that egg smell off there. And she's not really gonna like this too much, you guys, but we wanna get her back onto that food. Make sure that she's eating, because she just went through a long period of time without eating. And then we're gonna rinse her off again. Get all that soap off there, get that off my hands. And she's doing so well, she looks so beautiful. I can't wait to get her back to eating, guys. Now she is a 5-year-old female, and I can't believe she finally laid eggs for me, man. I've been waiting 5 years for this girl to lay eggs, and she did an amazing job. We got her all cleaned up, and we're gonna go ahead, get our towel, and we're gonna just dry Mama up. We're gonna get her all dried up, get that egg smell off of her, and now she should go back to acting like a normal snake. And if you come in close, take a look at Mom. She looks so beautiful. We're gonna get some new bedding and everything into her enclosure, but look at how gorgeous she looks. So let's get that bedding and everything into her enclosure and get her set back up, and then we'll candle the eggs to make sure that they're fertile. This is going to be one of my favorite sights to see as a ball python breeder, you guys, and that is the eggs. Look at this big, robust clutch this girl laid, and the eggs are huge. I can't believe she fit 10 eggs into her. We're going to go ahead and candle them now to make sure they have a nice network of veins. That's what we're looking for. And if you guys notice, all the eggs are stuck to each other. This is for a reason, so that the eggs don't roll over and the embryo drowns. So that's why all these eggs are stuck together like this. And they were too difficult for me to pull apart, so I put them into the egg box like this. We're going to keep checking on them, make sure nothing happens. And as you guys can see, the sides and the lid of this bin are not wet, so they aren't getting dripped on or any water on them. So let's go ahead and candle these eggs. We got our handy dandy flashlight. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, you guys see that nice network of veins right there? We're gonna go through and candle each and every one of them. Check that out, guys. Looking really good so far. Everything is looking real fertile. Got those eggs. Sorry guys, I'm trying to give you a good view. Perfect. Look at that. We love to see it. And how cool is that? You can see the veins on this one too, right here. Perfect. This one's got some veins too. It looks like we've got a perfect clutch of eggs here, guys. All right, you guys, we've got Mama's cage all set up. We got the new fresh bedding in there. We're gonna get water in there in a second. but she is ready to go back in there. Let's go ahead and put mom back in there. And just like that, mama is back in her enclosure. Now, guys, I'll probably give her about 3 or 4 days to relax, and then I'll try to feed her. I'm going to get some water in there for her as well. But look at, you can really see how deflated she is when she's flattened out like that. So definitely want to get a meal into this girl, and I am so proud of her. Look at you, baby. You did such a good job, Blade. What a beautiful animal. I love the Mystic Potion. It is such a beautiful snake. Now, remember earlier in the video, guys, I told you that I had a little secret regarding the clutch that we just pulled. Well, we're going to go over it right now. So this right here is who I believed fathered this clutch. This is our boy King. He is a clown ball python, and he is a proven breeder. He bred for us last year and produced some beautiful clown babies for us. So that was really awesome. But I believe this guy is the father of the clutch. Now, the reason why I am unsure is because last year I attempted to pair our girl Blade, and she didn't end up going for us. I paired her originally to a banana pastel spider ball python. I actually no longer have that snake. I've rehomed him, guys, but it is a possibility that this guy could have fathered this clutch because Blade could have retained some of the sperm from last year. I did see them lock up a few times last year, so it is possible. So we could have some amazing combos in this clutch, but at the very least, if this guy fathered it, everything will be 100% het clown. And he is a beautiful example of a clown ball python. I love how dark his dorsal striping is. And he's got a good amount of pattern for a clown as well. And look at how cool his head stamp. And a little fun fact for you guys, if you didn't already know, our boy King is actually blind. He was born with abnormally small eyes. And it is not an inherent trait in his offspring. All of his offspring from last year came out completely normal and healthy. So I'm really proud of this boy. And if you guys are looking for a proven breeder male to add to your collection or that you need to plug in, this guy is available on Morph Market. So go over to our Morph Market store and check him out. Hit me up if you're interested, because we're going to be moving on from King. We're going to be rehoming him. So if you can plug him into your collection and use him this year, I highly recommend it. I am beyond excited for our first clutch of 2024. Can't believe that girl gave us 10 eggs and they were all fertile to top it off. So it's going to be really exciting to see those eggs hatch out in about 60 days. And I can't wait to see what's inside them. Like I told you guys, we do have the potential for this clutch to be dual fathered if she did indeed retain sperm from that first male I paired to her last year. But we'll get to find out in 60 days. I can't wait for some more of our clutches to come this year. We're going to have some really awesome pairings that are dropping eggs very soon. I can't wait to share it all with you guys. Please do me a favor. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, down below, drop a comment, say what's up to us, smash the notification bell. You don't want to miss anything we got coming for you guys down the road. Big shout out to the Recessive Gang, Darius, AJ, and Dre. Keep doing your thing, you guys. I will talk with everyone very soon. Peace.